Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you got to enjoy some time with family or go outdoors or maybe a little bit of both. But as of today, our Black Friday sale is officially live. So if you go over to our website, thehuntingpublic.com, everything on the site is on sale. And some items are up to 40% off. What we have on our site right now is the biggest collection that we've ever had, and we're really excited about it because not only do we have cool t-shirt designs and hats, but we also have hunting gear. We got a lot of camo on there. We've got various camo patterns for different applications. We have leafy suits. We also have things like culls, stealth strip. We have the M2 vest on there, and just a ton of stuff that we use all the time when we're out in the field. So if you're eyeing up any of these things, definitely take advantage of this sale, because if somebody gets to it before you and we run out of an item, it's out for the whole rest of the year. So this may be your last chance for some of the things that are on the website. But regardless, if you choose to buy something from the website or not, you're watching this video and that means a lot to us. We really appreciate all the support over the years, and if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be able to make videos like this. So thank you. On this video, there's going to be a bunch of stalks. It's pretty fast paced, but we learned a lot on these hunts. So hopefully you guys can pick up a couple of things that we learned and apply them to your hunts as well. Let's get to it.
Well, there's nothing in that direction.
November 8th, we're headed out to drive around, look for deer. We've been having a lot of luck doing this. We generally do this time of the year no matter where we're at. Obviously we're in really open country right now and we're seeing deer bed in the wide open, but even in places that it's a little bit thicker, even just getting a lead by seeing some deer or maybe seeing some younger bucks or something running around acting ruddy, a lot of times that'll give us a lead. So that's kind of what we're doing this morning, and just gonna be covering ground. We've been kind of bouncing from piece to piece, probably a couple hours from where we started. In that very first spot, we're seeing a bunch of whitetails. A lot of bird hunters out. They're gonna move deer around. Whitetails are rutting hard. Mule deer seem to be getting where they're following does, pushing does a little bit. I wouldn't say they're quite as rutted up as the whitetail, but definitely moving. So we got good conditions today too. I think that's another part of why we're driving around, is it's so windy. It's kind of brutal to go sit on a glassing knob. So we're gonna just kind of put that off a little bit. It's real windy. It's gonna be 25 mile an hour sustained wind today. It could get a little chilly out there, but let's go find some deer.
I will do anything for my biggest to date.
It may look like we're just driving around wherever we want, but that is definitely not the case, and don't do that if you're in a new area that you never hunted. There's these trails through this area that you can drive on. They're all marked on Onyx. They're also marked on the Hunting Atlas. All right, we got a buck spotted. We're gonna make a move on him. He's a big one.
He's bedded right there. Wind is kind of coming like this. You might be able to move right up that draw to him. It's pretty shady. If you get low and crawl right up it to him, I think you can hang out in a pretty good position. Just wait for him to get up, see what he does. Have good cover. Let's back off and go around.
Let's hunt.
We can go straight at him, or do you think we need to try to go up and try to slide in that?
I think staying lower might be better to start at least. Maybe you can get up on that, go up that little drain there.
I guess let's just go low then and just try to get down that
Yeah.
spot right here.
Where are you thinking the only way to get a good shot at him is over the top? No. I think you could stay low and wait for him to get up and come down. I like the idea of being down there, like right at his level. Basically just gonna get down in here and just start. Yep. Surprised one bit if he just all of a sudden look up and he's coming right at us. Seems like this will be his move if he's gonna move much. closer than I thought he was. Where was he? See if we can see him. Oh, there he is, there he is. Coming back. Let me step out there. This is pathetic. I thought he'd give me a step there even. If he just, you know, turns and gets a different see him laying down. I mean, just as he went. Same thing happened in the last one. I can't apparently spot for right now. Let's get up there and see if we can see him again. He's going back left. I'm gonna try to circle the wind. I'd say we go up there and then. Did the same thing I did last time and just got too aggressive coming in head on. I said I wasn't gonna do that again and went ahead and did it. Good news is he didn't know what happened. The wind's blasting in our favor. So we just circled around, got eyes on him again. The next drainage over, just standing there wondering what was going on. No time for a pity party. Let's hunt. All right, so we relocated this buck and Zach made a loop around. He bedded up in this ditch, more in the wide open. So I'm over here just keeping eyes on him. And you can see Zach getting pretty close to him. He's like 40 yards from him, it looks like right now, maybe 50. It seems like he's just inching closer and closer. Like I can't really tell if he's moving or not. It seems like he's getting a little closer every time I look. So I think this buck might be bedded right in the spot where Zach can basically get to that bend right there to his left and maybe even shoot him bedded down. So let's see what happens here. He busted me there at the end, and I was actually right at the spot that I'd been thinking the whole time was going to be my end point. And then I was getting a range on him. Everything felt good. I don't feel like I made any extra noise, but I don't know. He didn't smell me, I don't think, but maybe that's what happened. I don't know why he would have got so startled so abruptly, but oh man, I was right in on him. I had him ranged at 30, and I was just about to knock an arrow and get set up, wait for him to stand up, but then he beat me to that. I don't feel as frustrated at that one, but still frustrated, I guess. I just feel like for some reason my stalking game's off. Maybe it's because I got a big old knee brace on and I'm trying to baby that a little bit more than I normally do. About to make that final move and had in my head like now all you gotta do is settle the pin. It could always be worse. I'm trying to stay positive here, but we're finding bucks. It's just a matter of making the right decisions. Certainly had good conditions today, but got good conditions again tomorrow, so hopefully we can just learn from these mistakes and keep hunting. Oh man, it's a bit of a bummer on that one.
Looks like it could be somewhat of a depressed father, huh?
Yeah.
We got a pretty good move on him, don't you think?
I think so, yeah.
Or is it too open?
I don't think so.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
On the radar, it's like a tiny little spot, but
Yeah.
we're getting it. I mean, it might be nice mid-stop.
Yeah.
He's got snow all over his back now. Awesome, man.
I think we want to come from this side.
Which way's the wind blowing?
It's coming right across this field, I'm pretty sure. It'll be quarter towards him a little bit, but I think it'll be safe, plenty safe enough. We could come from this way, but he's kind of facing this way, and it doesn't seem like there's as much tall cover.
I think as long as the wind's good, it doesn't really matter which way we come in. He's gonna have a heck of a time with visibility seeing us.
Yeah, if you can follow that field edge, he's going to be right on that.
Exactly. Are you gonna go with me?
I think so, yeah. Just because I don't really want to park anywhere over here, I don't think, and I might not even be able to see it very well.
Look at this.
Yeah, this thing's been going a while.
I mean, I figure we get an angle on him as long as the wind's right.
I think it's probably fine how just now. I can drive if you want a glass.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Guy at the gas station said, don't grow up to be a liar, and if you do, be the weatherman. He said, that's just one of the best, good, clean jokes that you can get. He said, that's pretty good.
That make the dang gun sick.
Yeah, I feel like its powers are getting stronger.
Need some? Oh, yeah.
He's like, what in the heck do those guys do?
Busy road today, busy road.
Is he 150 or? I don't even know how to score one. I cannot call that.
Good enough to key you. I sent somebody a Snapchat the other night. She said, you look scary. And I said, that's the hope. At least I want to scare these jokers.
Are you thinking going more up towards the corner or staying right on this line? I think the furthest that we can to the east where the grass is tall, I guess, when we get up there. Yeah. It's right up against the grass, right? That's where I should be looking. Yeah. Stuck right against the field edge already. Good with the wind. What are you? I mean, as of now, it seems like it'll work. I think he is tucked a little more that way, but crawl or crouch walk. Yeah, I think he can crouch walk now. I mean, I don't think he's very far right now. Getting there. Just about the window of it. Just getting spotted. Just can start crawling now, I think. That way we're at least down, you know, if he gets up. Because if you're in this stuff, you're going to be in pretty good shape still. I can see his rack. Get to this corner here, you just get low. There's a lip there where we can't shoot him from here, you know. see him. I'm trying to get back up here, buddy. This way is set. Wow, we're gonna just set up. Whatever you think up here, just wait. Try to get him cool. Yeah. Some road hunters. Yeah. I didn't even see him run out of there.
You didn't?
I was changing something on the camera.
Yeah, he did.
I saw it eventually, but
He just all in one motion stood up and ran.
I thought that those guys were shooting up in the hills. I didn't realize they were shooting birds off the road.
No, Jake, they were right there. I was like, oh shoot, this is gonna change some things. I thought that maybe he would stand up and look at him and then I was gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
And I think we were close enough.
Yeah.
That's life.
Alright, should we keep moving?
I think so.
No worries. Bird hunters get your buck run out to town. You just drive around and find another one. I could see his tall times, but then he turned and it was like, okay, good enough. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have 2 points. I don't care. See the trees?
Yeah.
And one ditch over. So if you go up and left of that, you'll see him. He's just in the grass. He's laying there. He's looking down to like this direction. Good deer. And he's like right to the left of that ditch.
Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, that would be your biggest.
He could be, potentially be, would be, surely could be, would be my biggest deer.
I like all the rocks over there for just looking like something else.
Man, I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get him.
You think that wind's gonna work? If I just try to wrap kind of towards that, right down behind him there, I feel like you can get closer, or you can see down that ditch pretty good. Okay, right there. I said, all right, see ya. Are you gonna stay? You see that brown underneath of him? Basically, like if he's here, I'm thinking I'm gonna just take the ditch. Just kind of angle it up like that. This is it. Alright, so Zach started easing down in there and kicked up a couple deer. And I got that deer on his feet for, I bet it was 30 minutes. He just stood there in the same spot. Then eventually he calmed down and started browsing around. Zach just played it cool until he calmed back down. And now he's probably only 50, 60 yards from the thing. So things are about to get pretty interesting here in the next half hour or so, I'd say. The wind's starting to die down a little bit, but it's still pretty stiff. Got dang close to him again. Something happened. I don't know if he smelled me or what. I was always cutting it pretty close. The wind is kind of going like this. Big old bruiser. It's right there is my setup. He was right there. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25. This thing's bed is huge. That's where he was laying. One of the things that I do a lot of times when I'm stalking is I just start hitting ranges in different spots. So, for example, I ranged this rock right here because I couldn't get him, and then I ranged the opposite bank. Then I just start, making guesswork based off that. A lot of times, you're not going to actually be able to range the animal because you're going to expose yourself if you get up that high. Generally, I'm putting grass between me and the deer. That's what I was doing to make sure he didn't bust me with his vision. Oh, can't harp on the losses, I guess. Sure was fun. 25 yards. I've been dang close to big bucks on this trip.
And I passed him.
You look like old Greg.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured. Hoping to look a little scary.
Mo Greg.
Scared him. What do you even think happened?
I don't know, he's looking up towards you quite a bit. I don't know if he would have seen anything on you.
Right at the end, I saw him go.
Yep, body was so long.
The bed, compared to the other bucks we've stalked, like
Yeah.
2 times the size of the
When he stood
freaking
up and
bed.
stood broadside, it was like, that thing is different.
It was different. Thought I did everything right on that.
Yeah,
I'm really
right.
proud of the stalk.
I think those other deer had him on edge. He calmed back down, but I think he would have been way more likely to put up with you being, unless he did smell you, just you being there. I think he would have been a lot more calm, I guess.
I was like, all right.
How close were you when you could see him? Probably 30, it looked like.
Probably 30, 35 originally. And then I just slid up another 5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Arranged a rock, and then arranged the opposite bank. The opposite bank was only 44 to 47 yards. I put the pin on 25, just waited, and the only thing that he maybe heard, and it seemed like it timed up, is something slipped, something weird on this, and it sounded loud to me, but I don't know. The whole time I'm like, how is he not smelling me? Because it was like this. But I sat there for 20 minutes probably.
30.
From the time I got in my setup.
Mm-hmm.
I figured he'll stand up and start turning around or something, and that's, I was in a spot right where I was gonna just draw as soon as he stood up and look the other way. But
Let's go get some warm food in our bellies.
yeah,
That was a big dog, Jay.